Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? In these clips right here, right, Idiot Fox is going crazy. They're going crazy because they don't have the votes yet for that idiot bill. So, what we have here going basically is something that you remember. You remember those telethons we had a long time ago where you had the Jerry Lewis deal where they go on and they'd sing for money and they'd do magic tricks for money, and then they'd run out sick people and say, hey man, you know, we need money to cure this, etc. Yeah, well now it's almost like they have a telethon for this idiot bill, right? And you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, man, you know, they're on to something with the telethon, but maybe they should run out Stinky, right? You know? In shorts. Okay, we can run out Stinky in shorts, right? With his idiot drywall stilts on and his piss bag hanging out by his kneecap, right? We'll have him, Rudy Giuliani in shorts, right? Playing paddleball against Steve Bannon and Stephen Miller. Now, if they did that, right, and they played to 21, I would buy the pay-per-view. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke with these people, the way they debase themselves for a dude that wears idiot drywall stilts. And for you people that don't know what I mean by idiot drywall stilts, this guy, Stinky, he wears these stilts, okay? Because if you have that fronto-temporo shit like he does, right? Where he loses his train of thought and he starts to lean forward. So those stilts are so he doesn't fall down. And I call them drywall stilts. Have you ever seen them people doing drywall where they need to put the putty like about 5 feet up and they're wearing stilts? That's exactly what these fucking stilts look like. Only they're not elevated. Just think. What you'll see in these clips, right, is these idiots scaring these people into like, okay, if you don't vote for this bill, you know, referring to a few Republicans which are holding out like drama queens, right? They're holding out like drama queens because they're going to vote. They're going to vote for it. So if you don't vote for this bill, you're going to be primaried. Man, fuck you. Primary me already. But here's the thing. No, on a more serious note, right? Somebody needs to try that. Here's why. Those motherfuckers can't even go to a town hall. They don't do town halls anymore. Who's going to vote for these assholes? Especially when this shit kicks in. Huh? You know what I mean? But anyway, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, you know. The person, let me tell you, if I was a Republican strategist, right, I would tell somebody that would come and ask me for advice to, stand up for it. Stand up for it, then go to a town hall and say, hey, look, I'm not voting for this because it's going to put your grandmother, it's going to get your grandmother kicked out of her nursing home. It's going to take food out of the mouths of poor people. Yeah, and we got a lot of them here. That's right. That's right. That's what I tell them to do. That's what I tell them to do because as it is, what do they do these people want to go to a town hall after they say they voted for this bill? Huh? I mean, no Republican can touch a town hall. You know, you see what I mean? You know, I mean, I'm just saying. But anyway, remember, like, share, and subscribe, right? And enjoy these clips because they're ridiculously funny. Oh, and I got a bonus clip at the end. That's right, yeah. Where Maria Bartiromo, right? We call her Fartaroma. She's all jacked up about. Here comes a job report. Here comes a job report. We're expecting 95 to 100,000 new jobs gained in the month, right? and then they go, here it is. We lost 33,000 jobs. And she pivots almost immediately back to that idiot bill. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. So like, subscribe, and share, and keep that bell on. You know, the notification bell, right? And if you want a cool shirt, cool hat, whatever, you know, go to mockingmagamorons.com. We have it all there. We got a bunch of stuff. People have been asking about that shirt with Canada with the maple leaf sticking up his finger. I got it there too. So anyway, all right, enjoy these clips, and here we go. Roll it. Here we go. Aha. Aha. Roll it. A telethon to raise money for billionaires. That's what this stupid shit is. Listen to this. Roll it.
Now, Trump on Truth Social said the following: for Republicans, this should be an easy yes vote. Ridiculous.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares what an imbecile that pisses in a bag has to say? Who cares?
Now, the president is still up. If he's watching, Mr. President,
he's still up.
President, call in. We will do some coercion together.
Coercion? Coercion? What the fuck? And who is this blockhead? What are you, insane?
And that's the whole thing. And then they
that lying bitch. Every step he takes sounds like the sloshing of a warm Capri Sun. Look at that head. He stinks, doesn't he? Ew. The wet dreams version of Frankie Valli here.
big picture. Does he have, what happens in the House with that bill? Oh, they'll pass it in the middle of the night.
Why would they pass it in the middle of the night if it's so fucking popular and so good? You idiot.
Cut some sort of deal. Oh, we'll bring up your piece of legislation. They don't have earmarks anymore, which is a good thing. But the president, he's going to get there. And you know what? I dare you to vote.
Why? Why are you threatening people?
Against the president on this.
Why? Why?
Because your political career will just be bye-bye.
What? Wait.
Good thing. But the president, he's going to get there. And you know what? I dare you to vote against the president on this. Because your political career will just be bye-bye.
That was howdy doody as fuck.
I'm as a linguist, translator, and cryptologic.
Continue.
You can either vote with AOC or you can vote with Donald Trump. So
fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Stinky.
Don't tell me that you're a conservative if you're not with Donald Trump.
You're an imbecile.
It's not going to fly. You're never coming back.
And who cares? Coming back to what? Coming back to what? Everything that idiot touches goes to shit.
Shame on you, and you get on that.
Shame on you. Fuck you, too. Fuck you. Why? Because they're voting. They will vote for you, you know, but they're holding out for their constituents. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And try to go home and try to tell everybody, oh, I stood tough. Yeah, I got these big Instagram muscles. Look how tough I am on Twitter. Well, you don't support the president. That's just not going to fly.
Why not? Why not? Why not? What are you going to do? Primary him? Fuck you. Fuck you already.
Everyone's looking for a click.
Yeah.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
This dude reminds me of the South Park principal, only he doesn't have his glasses on.
Eat penguin shit, you ass spelunker.
In the butt. I said what? In the butt.
You're in the closet now. You're in the closet now. You'll never get rich, you son of a bitch. You're in the closet now. Listen to this guy.
Failure is not an option.
Neither is marrying a woman for you.
This bill will go through. It will be sent to the president's desk so that he can sign it into law on July 4th.
You see this clown right here? He went into the voting booth and voted Democrat. Because his lover Bruno told him to. You know Bruno down the flower shop?
Members that are holding out right now from not voting, they will vote for this. And
Why? Why? Because you say so, tough guy.
have the votes to pass it and send it to the president's desk. The last thing those members want to do is to align themselves with the Democrats and allow the largest tax increase in the history
Nonsense. Nonsense. That's a lie.
of America to show up on every one of their constituents.
Okay, Republican no votes. So they show them. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? These motherfuckers are going to end up winning re-election.
To get more from this shit.
In the butt. I said what? In the butt.
You're in the closet now. You're in the closet now. You'll never get rich, you son of a bitch. You're in the closet now. Listen to this guy.
Failure is not an option.
Neither is marrying a woman for you.
This bill will go through. It will be sent to the president's desk so that he can sign it into law on July 4th.
You see this clown right here? He went into the voting booth and voted Democrat. Because his lover Bruno told him to. You know Bruno down the flower shop?
Members that are holding out right now from not voting, they will vote for this. And
Why? Why? Because you say so, tough guy.
have the votes to pass it and send it to the president's desk. The last thing those members want to do is to align themselves with the Democrats and allow the largest tax increase in the history
Nonsense. Nonsense. That's a lie.
of America to show up on every one of their constituents.
Okay, Republican no votes. So they show them. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? These motherfuckers are going to end up winning re-election. Say what?
Stupid bitches get stitches.
Oh! I got no words for this lady. Listen to this. Listen to this.
I think it's interesting that all of a sudden people voted for Thomas Massey.
Yeah, they did. He won an election. He probably won more than one. They did. They did.
I don't remember voting for Thomas Massey. I remember voting for Donald Trump to get this bill passed.
No, didn't happen.
I feel like a lot of Americans who voted for Donald Trump feel the same way, especially.
No, probably all of them, which is like 20% of the people that voted. You fucking asshole.
Not only with Thomas Massey, but a lot of the other Republicans who are kind of leaning towards no. They didn't vote for these Congress people. They voted for.
They did. They actually no. They actually voted for them.
They voted for this mandate.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
If you're going to vote no on this, then you're voting along with Democrats, especially...
Who cares? And? What's your point? And?
Democrats like Maxine Dexter, who was on the Hill today dressed in a white robe, who also visited El Salvador to go see Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who killed Americans.
What? Holy shit. Lady, you got some vinegar in your dish.
This is something that a lot of people are passionate about passing.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
If you're not siding with Republicans, then unfortunately you're siding with Democrats.
Okay, and what's your point? What's your point? Your panties are in an uproar. Look at you, you're wet.
Then you have...
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Wah, 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 wah. Ladies and gentlemen, Buck White.
Replaced us. No wrong and corny now. And I just look at them. Look, I have my problem.
You don't. You think you have a seat at the table, but you don't. You don't.
With some portions of the bill, I want more spending cuts there. But I don't live in this fantasy island. I understand what we're dealing with. But this is a party that lacks creativity. Take Murkowski. Can't stand the way that she votes. But she got something out of it. She went in and says, I want you to put a car back for me. Any Democrat could have went to the president and said, if you want my vote, put this in the bill. And
Nope. You fucking idiot. Nope. They see what's in the bill. And they stand for their constituents, you asshole. They see that people are going to lose Medicaid and they're going to lose SNAP, you fucking asshole.
I could have ran on it. I got this from my state.
Nope. Were they gonna save their bet? Were they gonna get their benefits reinstated after this shit takes effect? No.
They don't want to work with them.
Nope. Of course not.
Oh, any wins. They just want to be the party of resistance.
You're full of shit, you fucking buck dancer. This dude's pathetic. He's shameful. Dance for your biscuits, motherfucker. Dance. What's up with this fucking immigrant? Stephen Miller's idiot brother.
Further point, they go on about the poor. Where are people suffering the most from poverty?
Oh, have you seen that shithole Mississippi? Maybe Alabama. Wait. Oh, I got one for you. How about West Virginia? They lead the nation in toothlessness. God damn, this motherfucker's ugly.
In places run by Democrats.
Nope, that's a lie.
The highest poverty in America?
Nope, that's a lie.
Right here in California.
Nope, that's a lie.
Run by Democrats.
Nope, that's a lie.
Worst outcomes for people on low incomes, places like New York, Chicago, the Democrats. A party who crush people's hopes and aspirations.
No. That's why the rents are so high over there, right? Because nobody wants to be there. You fucking idiot.
And keep people stuck in poverty. This kind of legislation is what lifts people up. And
What? How do you figure? That's
What are you, an effing moron?
Take it away, Ben.
The United States of America's economy is being plunged into a recession
By
by this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stinky's job report. Gonna kick ass and take some names, huh?
Trump is talking about this bill leading to growth in the economy. We are waiting any moment now to get the jobs numbers for the month of May. The expectations call for the...
That lady's lips looks like fucking, claymation and shit. Oh yeah. Let's continue. Big jobs report coming. An expected gain of 100,000 jobs.
ADP numbers to be up 95,000 for the month.
Holy shit, that's a lot of jobs. Stinky, well done. Let's see what the results are.
It's the June jobs data, and we'll of course right now seeing the numbers.
That doesn't look good.
Show a decline in jobs, down 33,000.
This dude looks like he's smelling his own fart.
on ADP.
Oops. What? Hey, let's expand on that. Because this is a horror show. Look at that face. She's fucking horrified.
The bill includes $25 billion for the Golden Dome.
That was the fastest pivot I've ever seen in my life. Lady. You were expecting 95,000 jobs gained. But you lost Stinky lost 33,000 jobs? Right in that moment, her fucking asshole went.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Glory be to God.
What are you trying to say? I read me.